everyone, my name is Danielle Fetchko, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about Elizabeth I and Mary, Queen of Scots. The reason I chose these two people is because they have a very intricate relationship, and a little spoiler alert, Elizabeth I actually ordered the execution of Mary, Queen of Scots. But first, I want to talk a little bit about Elizabeth I. Elizabeth was born on September 7th, 1533, at Greenwich, to Henry VIII and Anne Boleyn. She ruled for 44 years and was known during a time when women were rarely in power. She was known as the Virgin Queen as she never married, using her independence to control her own destiny and keep political power in her hands. She was known to be intelligent, well-educated, and politically savvy. She spoke several languages, including Latin, Greek, French, and Italian, and she was fluent in all of them. And she handled tough religious divisions. She actually established the Elizabethan religious settlement, which was a settlement between Catholic and Protestant religions because there was a lot of uprisings during this time. And she led England through a time of growth, exploration, and cultural achievement known as the Elizabethan era. Her defeat of the Spanish Armada in 1588 showed the world that women could be strong, successful leaders, and ultimately she made England a major naval power. A little fun fact for you, she had 7 siblings and she was actually third in line for the throne, but she outlived all 7 siblings, including one brother and 6 sisters. She died on March 21st, 1603 at 69 years old in Richmond Palace, but she proved that women could rule with strength, wisdom, and independence, leaving a legacy as one of England's greatest and most powerful monarchs. Next, I'm going to be talking a little bit about Mary, Queen of Scots. She was born December 8th, 1542, in Linlithgow Palace to Mary of Guise and James V. She actually became queen at 6 days old after her father, James V, died, and she was known to be a very powerful and controversial figure in Europe. She was born, like I said, in 1542 and became queen just as a baby, but later also became Queen of France through marriage to Francis II of France. She was known to be intelligent, educated, and also politically aware, and she also ruled in a time where few women held power, especially over kingdoms. Her life was marked by 3 dramatic marriages, a lot of political struggles, and conflict with her cousin, Elizabeth I, which we just talked about. She was a Catholic, and she was like the queen of a largely Protestant country, and as we mentioned, Protestants and Catholics did not get along during this time, and so eventually she was forced to step down from the throne in favor of her son, James VI, and she fled to England in hope to get some support from Elizabeth I, but instead she spent nearly 19 years in imprisonment at the hands of Elizabeth I, as she was involved in a plan to assassinate the Queen. She died February 8th, 1587, at 44 years old in Fotheringhay Castle. I'm sorry. But she remains a symbol of female leadership in a male-dominated era. She was resilient and caught between loyalty and politics, and her execution in 1587 made her a martyr in the eyes of many, and her legacy lived on through James VI of Scotland and the first of England, who united the crowns as he became the first king of both Scotland and England, James I. Thank you guys, it's my project.